Tom and Tara, in 2019, Teuscher was awarded the Best of Beverly Hills Golden Palm Awards Retailer of the Year, presented by the Beverly Hills Commerce. You are an established actor and you're an established businesswoman. When you're a kid and you're trying to make it in entertainment, they tell you, you better have a side hustle or else you're going to be homeless. You kind of did both. You were a successful entrepreneur in your businesses. You told me earlier you were a real estate broker, you had apartments, you went to NYU, you were also had your own businesses. What advice would you give to young entertainers out there who are stuck and lost and they don't know either to take entertainment seriously 100%, go back to school 100%? What would be your train of thought on that?
So unless you got mommy and daddy living the bill, obviously you've got to survive. You've got to make money somehow.
Yeah, and Hugh Hefner died. There's no more sugar daddies.
No,
There's no more Playboy.
No more.
Playboy's over.
You can't do that, guys.
All over.
Train is
The
left the
laws
station.
are out.
So what I would say is,
Just joking.
absolutely, you've got to get a job. If it can be something that you're passionate about, that helps. But if you're not working and you're also struggling as an actor, there's something that happens to the actor side of you, and you just become desperate. You go into auditions, and that desperation comes to you. Casting directors read it, producers read it, and it's not attractive. You're not doing your best work. If you are somehow you have a baseline where you know your bills are going to get paid, and you can still focus on the work, in time it will come because you don't have a desperation. I feel like, so for me, whether it was buying apartment buildings, I was a real estate broker, I was doing other things, I was active, I was a waiter. I've done all the things. And so the beauty is once you do hit it, you can kind of leave those things behind and really just enjoy and speak.
How about you, Tara? What advice would you give single women out there who can't find Mr. Right, who have to pay half the bill or the whole bill, who can't find a handsome, successful entrepreneur like Tom Keller? What words of wisdom or good thoughts can you give people out there who lost hope in romance that their Prince Charming will come one day?
I would say that deep down, all men want an old-fashioned girl. They want someone who they can wine and dine, who will let them open the door. Hesitate. Don't open your own door. Hesitate and let them open the door. Expect them to treat you like a lady, and they are going to respond to that. You know, this idea that, you know, like 50-50 or that all things are equal now, that sounds nice in theory, but that's not how we're wired as romantic beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we need them to make us feel like a princess so that we know they really do want to make us their queen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, if people would like to come to a Teuscher shop, and they are confused on what assortment to get their partner, are you and Tom available to?
We work with every customer to try to find exactly what they.
So you're not like snobs,
they
like in
want.
Pretty Woman when she came to the store and they wouldn't even talk her way. No, I'm just joking.
No, we're absolutely like that. We're like, no, you're not dressed in Louis
We're
Vuitton.
Camden.
No truffles for you today. No, honestly, we work with every customer, like really listen to them and hear what they need. Sometimes it's for themselves, sometimes it's for a gift for somebody.
Nice.
Sometimes it's for somebody they know well, and sometimes it's for somebody they don't know at all. So, you know, we have lots of advice to give.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have one more question.
Yes.
I heard through the grapevine that you and Tara are creating a podcast, and I would like to know, A, what's the podcast called, and B, how can people reach out to you guys and be part of the podcast? Because I have a feeling that if you give away some Teuscher chocolates and, you know, talk about romance, love.
Well, that's the podcast. It's a romance podcast. One of the things, like I said before, one of the things that we really experience a lot in here is a lot of love stories, and a lot of people who really are in love, and so, and we have a lot of long-time Teuscher customers. Some people have been buying Teuscher for each other for decades, and we thought, wouldn't it be fun to interview successful relationships? People have been married for 20, 30, 40 years and they're still in love, and find out, you know, what their magic ingredient is. So that's going to be the focus of the podcast, as well as we're going to do an advice column. So if people want to have questions about love and romance in their own lives or someone they care about, we'll give our best advice at that. We'll give it a go. And, you know, we'll talk a little bit